What's up, Samurai Assassins? Fat Samurai Guy here, and welcome to another episode of The Movie Dojo, where we discuss martial arts cinema and action films. Today in the dojo, I am going to review Killzone 2. Here's a quick plot synopsis. A Hong Kong police officer named Kit goes undercover in order to catch the mastermind behind a crime syndicate. When the operation goes sour, it's up to Kit and a rogue prison guard to take him down. Now I'm going to give you the good, I'm going to give you the bad, I'm going to give you the badass. First up, the good. I have to give our main cast here some credit for actually trying to do a good job in this action thriller. You have Jackie Wu probably giving the best performance in his career so far, and Tony Jaa actually showing some acting chops here, dealing with his daughter having leukemia. And the always reliable Simon Yam plays the concerned uncle of Jackie Wu's character, and Jin Zhang playing the emotionless but intimidating prison warden. Tony Jaa and Jackie Wu really work well together. They have pretty good chemistry on screen. While watching this film, you can tell that overall the filmmakers were really trying to make something special. And now for the bad. You might be a little bit disappointed if you thought that this was a direct sequel to the first Killzone. This is a brand new story that keeps the same themes of destruction, conflict, and greed. And the plot itself was fine, it was semi-engaging. However, the cell phone subplot involving Tony Jaa's daughter seemed to be pushing it a little bit. And what I mean by that is that this film had a little bit too much of, oh how convenient moments. But I still went with it and gave the movie a shot and was patient. The problem I had with this film wasn't its serious tone that involved the organ trafficking business. It's just that the storyline itself really wasn't that interesting. I mean, even towards the end of the movie, I hate to say it, I was getting a little bored. And I also thought that the movie was a little too long, or at least it felt long. And now for the badass. So because of the cast that's involved here, I expected to be blown away with the fight sequences. And overall, some of the fights are good, but not great, unfortunately. I mean, at least I get a little bit of a dream match between Tony Jaa and Jackie Wu. That was really well done, but it just felt a little too short. We get another fight sequence that involves a prison break, and we get some interesting camera work and action here, but unfortunately, it still pales in comparison to the prison fights in the Raid 2. And we get some other decent action scenes here and there, but nothing really amazing. So it comes down to our two finale fights to save the day. First up, we have Jackie Wu with a police stick / billy club versus a crazy knife-wielding assassin. A cop with a police stick versus a crazy knife-wielding assassin. This sounds familiar. And during that fight with Jackie Wu versus the knife-wielding assassin, we get the exact same music that was played in the first Killzone when Donnie fought Jackie Wu in the alleyway. And I was like, filmmakers, why are you reminding me of a better movie right now? Now, the fight itself was fine. It was well done. It was a well done fight, but it still pales in comparison, man, with that fight in the alleyway. Now, the second finale fight is definitely the best fight in the whole movie. We actually get some pretty good fight choreography here with our heroes versus the main villain's minions. Tony Jaa fans will be happy. Which leads to my next dream match of Tony Jaa and Jackie Wu versus Jin Zhang. And this fight gave me fucking blue balls. In this finale fight, we get some pretty good fight choreography here. There's some good shit here, ruined by fucking wire fu. Whose fucking idea was this, okay, to throw in wire work? Jin Zhang, when he's throwing down, he's incredible in this movie, okay? He is so ridiculously fast. He's so fast, he was making Jackie Wu look slow. And I'm sitting here watching the movie like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is awesome, yeah. And then every time they made Jin Zhang do some superhuman bullshit, it just took me right out of the fucking fight. Now, if every single action sequence leading up to the finale had wire work, then it wouldn't have been as distracting. Could you imagine the 2-on-1 fight at the end of the Raid when they were both fighting Mad Dog? And it was this grounded, realistic, badass, violent fight, and then all of a sudden fucking Mad Dog was like flying in the air? It'd be fucking ridiculous! And worst of all, there were small moments, if you watch closely, that even Tony Jaa had wire work. Tony Jaa, when the first Ong-Bak came out back in the day, Tony Jaa's whole campaign was no wires, no CGI. And to make things more frustrating, okay, Tony Jaa's daughter is at a park digging a hole in the ground to put a plant that her father gave her in the ground. She's trying to plant it so it'll grow and all this shit. Whose fucking idea was this to have this cut into our main finale fight? Why? It was so fucking annoying. They cut her in like 3 times during our end finale fight. And to add to the what the fuckery, okay, throughout the movie, Tony Jaa's daughter is having dreams of a wolf trying to get her or some shit, right? So at the end of the movie, while she's planting the fucking plant during our fight finale, a horribly bad CGI wolf shows up out of nowhere and nothing happens. What the fuck, movie? Movie. What the fuck? I get it, okay, alright? There was probably some deep metaphor bullshit with some deep meaning, okay? I get it, fine. But by the end of the movie, I just didn't give a shit, okay? I was completely checked out of this movie. So overall, this film was very disappointing. With all of the talent that was involved with this movie, I mean, the fight sequences alone should have completely obliterated and blown away the first Killzone movie that came out in 2005. However, the film still does have some decent action sequences, and I still kind of have to recommend it to all Kung Fu movie fans. I think you still should check it out just to see Tony Jaa and Jackie Wu on screen together. But I would recommend that you guys check it out on Netflix, or just kind of wait till it's really cheap and then pick it up from there. So I give Killzone 2 2.9 out of 5 ninja stars. That's it for today's episode of The Movie Dojo. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of Killzone 2. Was I a little bit too hard on it? Maybe my expectations were too high? Or was it just about right? I mean, I'm not the only one that was kind of disappointed with this film. But there's a lot of fans out there that really love this movie, and they say it completely blows away the first one. They love it so much that they even said that it completely blows away the Raid 2. Let me know in the comments below why you love the movie so much. Thank you all for watching again, you guys rock. And stay tuned for my next review of Rise of the Legend. See you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.